right, Traverse City, St. Francis is Gladiator Marching Band joining us live in studio for a special Thursday night edition of Hometown Highlights. Thank you all for joining us early. We know we have a long Labor Day weekend ahead of us, so we figured we'd get all the prep football in while we can and enjoy the final weekend of summer. Well, already a very stressful week, too, for many area teams who've started off the year 0-1. All three Traverse City teams lost last week, along with many others in the area. That includes Elk Rapids. They had a tough hill to climb to avoid an 0-2 hole. That would be their game tonight, where they hosted a dominant Kingsley Stags team. So let's go to the Thursday night lights. Very rare, once a year time you can refer to them as Thursday night. Elks with dominant ones at this one, leading 28-0 at halftime. Eddie Shaw with a big time run there. Tried the pitch, but that's okay. They still got the yardage, and QB Andrew Troutman gets that one in. It looks like he fumbles it, but no, we're gonna go to the referee for the final call. He says that's a touchdown. Elks lead 35-0. Kingsley defense stepping it up later on, stopping Anthony DiGiovanni there, wrapping him up. Impressive D there, and later on, the D's even more impressive. Josh Parks wraps up Troutman to go. That's a nice sack. Offense starts to click for the Stags as well here. Tyler Newell finds the big fella, Sean McPherson, down the middle. But Elk Rapids, they looked like the team to beat, and they were not to be beaten tonight. The final in this one, 35-0. Tice Grays had 4 touchdowns for the Elks. Let's head to another Northwest Lake Michigan interleague battle in Kalkaska. Very rare do you see the high school team on the water tower, so the Blue Blazers getting good advertising there on top. Zach Hill, very good at advertising the Blue Blazer jersey. It's a huge 30-yard run here for the score, puts the Blazers up 12-0, and then that offense is just going to keep on clicking. This time the left end of the field, it's Will Noble going to connect with Caleb Hauser, one of his favorite receiver targets. The Blue Blazers now go up 19-0 on the Norsemen. Now, Sutton's Bay would show some defensive prowess here, wrapping up Noble as he tries to make something happen, but a little too much Kalkaska on this night. Hauser is going to add another TD. Just a second here. I'm going to go ahead and call the play 2 seconds ahead of time. Kalkaska, they win this one, final 39-7. And hey, we turn things over now to 7-4's Ann Cook for another interleague battle between the Northwest and Lake Michigan Conference.
Thanks, Harrison. The Charlevoix Raiders coming off a tough loss last week, looking to turn the tide and notch a victory tonight against Glen Lake. Let's take a look. A beautiful night to watch the Lakers and Raiders battle it out. Glen Lake with a big win to open the season last week, looking to keep that momentum going. First quarter action, the pocket breaks down for Glen Lake quarterback Curtis Bunnick, so he scrambles and makes some nifty moves, picking up a 10 yards and a Laker first down. Later in the quarter, a nice pickup off the left end for Charlevoix running back Tanner Catt, carrying tacklers to pick up a first for the Raiders. The defense turns it up a notch for the Lakers. Next Moon's pass is tipped. Curtis Bunnick lays out the receiver, and the ball pops up and is picked off by Elliot Bergnetti for the Lakers. This one would be scoreless at the end of the first quarter. Glen Lake ends up winning 34-0.
And I'm going to jump in here down M22. We're headed to Benzie Central, where Husky pride is always on display, but it was all Pine River in the first half of this one. Benzie down by 14 in the second quarter, and Pine River looking to keep it that way. Tom Miller and Adam Langbury stuff the run in the backfield, and the fans, well, they're sticking their hands up in the air, which pretty much means they're going wild, right? Just before the half, Pine River puts together a drive that ends with Nelson Schuyler pitching to Brandon Folks. Folks weaves his way 15 yards for the score. Pine River up 29-8 at the half. Benzie toughens up with the D in the second half, but still Pine River, they're the winners in this one, 35-14, your final on the road. Very impressive there. Let's head to Traverse City at Thurlby, where the fans are packing the stadium as the Titans host Grand Haven. Grand Haven, a team that beat the Traverse City Trojans last week. Crowd's pumped for this one. We pick it up in the third. West on the 1-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Bellino punches it in for the score. Titans up 10-7. Next possession, Grand Haven on the 3rd and 8. They find some huge success through the air, connecting for this is a 40-yard pass. Very nice play there. The offense clicking on all cylinders in the first 2 weeks. A few plays later, they turn up the red zone game, punch it in for 7. This allows Grand Haven to take the lead 14-10, but West isn't done yet. They're on 4th and 2, and they hand off again. Rams in to retake the lead for the Titans, 16-10 after the extra point is blocked, but that's still enough. The Titans, they hold on to win pretty, 16-14, and I don't know what those guys are, but they're always at every game, so we're going to call them the diehards. Good job, Titans. would once again like to thank our guests this evening, the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiator Marching Band. They've been joining us all night long, just keeping us in that football spirit here in the studio. Always a special night for Hometown Highlights when we have the band here with us. But they were doing more than just rehearsing before the show. They were scoreboard watching as well to see if their Glads could get their first win of the year, and they were on the road tonight against Gaylord. So let's check that one out. Gaylord cheerleaders warming up the crowd. We're going to start this one in the second quarter. St. Francis's Daniel Gallagher will get the handoff and will bust through the defense and take this one for a huge gainer. Nobody can seem to stop him. Unfortunately, Tyler Cherry does finally bring him down. A couple plays later, it's Jake Corey. He'll take the handoff in for the short touchdown run. Now the Glads are going to go for two, but Gaylord will bring the pressure, and they'll be forced to take a chance on a throw, and this one's picked off by that same guy who made the tackle earlier, Tyler Cherry, again dominating the highlight. Gaylord D just wasn't enough to stop the fierce running attack of the Glads. Byron Bola, future Spartan, takes this one for a huge run and the touchdown. Gaylord would not catch up. St. Francis, they get their first win of the year on the road against Gaylord, 28-13. Let's head back to Ann.
Lake City looking to keep the winning streak alive. The Trojans took on the Mesick Bulldogs at home tonight. Let's take a look at the highlights. Trojans looking to come out strong, and come out strong they did. They didn't waste any time. Just 3 minutes into the first quarterback Drew Marion with the 20-yard run for the touchdown. Face mask was called on the defense, but it didn't matter. 2-point conversion was bad. Trojans up 6-0 early in the first. Still in the first quarter, 40-yard pass from Marion to senior Ryan Vincent for the score. Trojans go for two again, and it's good. Vincent picks up the conversion as well. Lake City went on to win 60-0. Forest area looking to bounce back after a tough loss to Pellston last week. Gorgeous night in Fife Lake, but it was Manton having all the fun. Rangers up 27-6 at the half. In the third, high snap to quarterback Alex Powell, but it doesn't matter. He runs and makes it. Finally down inside the 20. Back to Powell for the quarterback keeper, and he gets the next play as well. Who would have guessed? Next play for the quarterback, for the quarterback keeper, in for the touchdown. But Forest area was not to be defeated quite yet. Check out this play. Manton in scoring position, long pass near the goal line, picked off by Justin Burke. Brings it back out to the 20. Manton wins this one, 47-6.
All right, let's head over to Boyne City where the student section is rowdy as always. Boyne's Jamal Kelly here will get the ball and hit the corner and lead his team to a first down. I should also mention Boyne City's playing Kent City in this one. They would not score on the drive. Now it's Kent City's shot. One last drive here. Jake Kruger, the QB, to Dalton Dayton. It's a big gain there. Then Kruger drops back again, but this throw will end the game because Jordan Wilmot skies high to get the pickoff. Boyne City wins a close one by 5, 18-13. Your final there. All right, welcome back to Hometown Highlights. I got the Traverse City St. Francis Marching Band here. I got a couple questions to ask them. Sam, we're getting ready to start the season here 2 weeks in. First home game next week. How excited are you?
Oh, super excited.
All right, and Daniel, tell me, you've been working with these guys all summer. What kind of surprises do you have for us on the year to come?
I guess we can't really tell you that right now, but I mean, they're definitely surprises.
Oh, I tried to get the dirty stuff early, but I guess I can't. Well, we're going to let them close out the show doing what they do best. That's playing marching band music. Here's one more time, the St. Francis Gladiator Marching Band.
1, 2, 3.